Grande Mocha Fusion.
Hello friends, welcome back. I actually just arrived at a cafe. I'm having lunch with Soph and George today. They were out running errands and they were like, oh, we're gonna be around this cafe if you want to meet us for lunch. And I was like, of course. Not gonna say no to that. So the plan for today is honestly lunch with the girls, go home, get some work done, and then I'm actually heading over to George's later tonight and we're having a little sleepover and then a beach day tomorrow. How good. We're now just sitting at Nodo, getting some work done. Soph just popped off for a dentist appointment because it's like kind of close to here, so she's just like popped off and then she'll be back. She's just popped off, queen. And we're just chilling here. And I think I'm gonna do some reading while Georgia does some work.
I'm not jealous at all.
I did my work this morning. So originally I was planning to sleep over at George's place, hence why I'm on the Gold Coast right now. But somehow we also convinced Soph to be here. Yeah, you literally can't see a single thing, so sorry. But we're currently on our way to Noodle and...
Have you had noodle before?
I've never had it before.
I'm so excited to hear your thoughts.
I think
equally like I know you'll love.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually think it's impossible not to love. Yeah.
I haven't met anyone who doesn't like it. How would you describe it to someone who's never had it or doesn't know what it is?
Like kind of like a chicken curry, but like the best chicken ever. The rice is just perfect and the sauce is just the yummiest thing ever. Yeah. And the rice has some sort of like soy sauce in it, so it's like, oh, it's
So if you're giving ghost right now, you literally can't see a single thing. Do you know what I was? Whoa, that's worse. Do you want to scream me to on the way down?
What?
Teardrops on my guitar.
Wow. Banger.
Yeah, it was actually like such a good belty. Yeah, like you know.
I don't know if I've ever screamed that song. Isn't it just slow?
Play it.
Okay, say less. Play Teardrops on my
Mixed by Taylor Swift.
Not a remix. Or that was the wait, where am I going?
Maybe
wait, one moment.
One out of the three of us who's not driving should be doing that. Yeah. I think you went past it.
What? No, it's that.
Yeah.
Oh, pop version. I did go past.
Interesting. And you have to sing it in like a twangy accent.
I bet she's beautiful. That girl he talks about.
I'm so nervous.
You've got this.
You've got the.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a bit of everything, isn't it?
And like the soy sauce thingy, me neither. So good.
Oh hi.
Sleepover! This is 25!
If you want to come to the girls' night, you gotta be one of the girls. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time all year round.
We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place. We make the rules. This is what Soph is reading right now. Do you know what I'm reading right now?
I'd love to know.
This. Yeah, fantasy. Carissa Broadbent. She's the author of the Serpent and Wings of the Night one that everyone's reading at the moment.
Yeah. Is it the same series or no?
Different series, same
series.
author. This is our house.
So you're reading that and yours truly.
The rules. Yeah, this is a reread though. I'm also reading this. So it depends what I'm in the mood for. These are the two options I brought with me.
He has such a little sassy walk.
He does.
He's like, there's a lot of pink going on in this thumbnail right now. I mean, weekly vlog!
Winston, it's time for reading.
I don't match the pink theme! Yeah, you're giving Christmas. No one told me. Merry Christmas! It is. So I'm currently reading, oh, it's in the bathroom. I was reading it on the toilet. A Court of, I'm not gonna help, Mist
and fury.
Nice. And what percentage are you up?
45.
Oofed.
I've been trying to read it so fast so that Soph, Rach and I can all read this one together, but Soph's definitely going to get ahead of me.
I just feel like in bed I get so intimidated by so many pages, so many words.
I think it's okay.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Had better.
Okay.
Oh, Tamlin!
Sorry?
Oh, Reese!
No spoilers allowed. Look who's here. Hello. All the girls having a girls' day.
Oh, she looks so cute. She's full staring.
Who's that? Do you know who that is? That's Mum and Dad's Peyton. She's hungry, so we're gonna all go get some lunch.
Yes.
The girls are lunching. Good morning, Mr. Winston.
The crew is ready.
He just put his sweater on and he's not really too happy about it, but he'll get over it in like 2 minutes. He refuses to move.
It's too fun.
You can move, buddy. It's alright. I am still here. This was not planned. Basically last night I was like, I don't want to drive home. So I stayed over again. And now it's the morning and we're gonna go for a walk. Happy Thursday. We are currently sitting at Starbucks. Supposed to be working, but my excuse is that my headphones are dead, so I can't edit. So I go to the lab to read instead. I'm not complaining. I am currently reading this video. Video? No. I'm currently reading Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I'm loving it. It's so funny. I keep giggling. I'm trying to read Georgia parts of it because I'm like, you have to listen to this. Georgia's actually working, so I am being a menace. How's your morning going?
Yeah, really good. My laptop's about to die, so then I get to read too.
Yeah! Reading club! Good morning, my sweet friends. I am back home again, and it's so nice to be home, but I really did have the best few days away, just spending time with some of my favorite people. I need to get out of my tracksuit, and I've kind of picked out an outfit for today. I'm gonna wear my Target jeans that I always wear, and I really want to wear my puffer vest from Princess Polly, but I don't know if I should wear it with this. I don't know what color you would call this, like a purpley grey long sleeve or just like a black long sleeve. Maybe just black. Maybe we'll try the black. We'll see how we like it. I think that's cute. And then just like some white sneakers to tie in the vest. Yeah, I think that's good. I've just spent the morning catching up on some work because obviously I was at George's place for the past couple days, so I just need to catch up on some things. But I'm gonna go have lunch with my mum because I haven't seen her this week, and then after that I think I'm going to try and, I was gonna say run some errands. They're not really errands, they're just like fun things. Like I need to pick up a package from my PO box, and I also want to get, or at least have a look in like Kmart for some new puzzles. Guys, I'm really in my puzzle era. I'm having so much fun doing puzzles, just like kind of picking at them over a few days. And Liam and I bought a new one on Monday because it was a public holiday, and so we bought one and like worked on that together. But I finished it last night, and I also have been working on another one that we like already own, but I feel like I've done the puzzles that we own like a million times, so I'd love to get a few new ones to pop into the rotation. The last one we got was from Mr. Toy's Toy World, and to be fair, it was very reasonably priced because puzzles can be very expensive, but I do know that Kmart and BW have some pretty affordable ones, so I might go see if I can find some cheap ones because they're just so fun. I find it so incredibly therapeutic to do. Yeah, I think I like that fit. I just can't tell if I can pull it off. I feel like the puffer vest, like it's very cool girl, and I don't know if I can give that energy, but we're gonna rock it either way. This is the puzzle that I finished working on. I really love the cartoon ones. I just think they're really fun. This one was 1,000 piece, and now I'm working on this one. This one is only 500 pieces, and I literally have only been working on this morning, and I feel like I'm already flying through it, which is crazy. I feel like the more puzzles you do, the quicker you get at them, but I still have to obviously finish it. But this is one we've had for years, and I swear there are so many pieces missing because I can't even find some of the side pieces, and like surely they're not in there. I don't know why I'm discussing this with you guys. You probably don't care, but I'm gonna go grab some coffee for mum and I, and I'll update you guys later. I have been craving listening to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, like her album from 1 or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I feel like so many people went through their little Olivia Rodrigo phase. And I mean, I'm sure some people are definitely still in it, but I just feel like when her album first came out, like everyone was obsessed with it. And I was just thinking about it the other day and I was like, I need to re-listen to that because I haven't like listened to the whole album in so long. And I feel like they're actually just such phenomenal songs. I love listening to songs that you were like obsessed with at one part of your life after you haven't heard them for ages. It's just so good. Coffees have been acquired. Today on the menu we have 2 mochas because it's definitely cold enough to be drinking hot coffee in the middle of the day now, which is amazing. Amazing in some ways, not amazing in other ways. I feel like some people are iced coffee people like through and through, like will drink iced coffee no matter what, but I really, really love a hot coffee. I like iced coffee too, but there's just something so cozy about a hot coffee. Let me know what you prefer, hot coffee or iced coffee. I'm in Kmart now and I really want to buy a dressing gown, but I don't know which one I want. I think I'm choosing either between the white one or the cloud one. I don't know. I feel like white one you can't go wrong, but obviously it'll get dirty, and the cloud one is cute, but I don't know. Like white is just so classic. This is the white one. I'm just not like super convinced on the like chevron kind of situation. Also the lighting in here is terrible, so I'm sorry if there's like flashing lights on the screen. They also have this dusty pink color which is cute, but I feel like the white is my favorite, or the clouds. Cute, but again, just classic. Let me know your thoughts. I might just have a think about it. Just got home. I bought 3 new puzzles. It's a little bit unnecessary, but I know that I'll use all of them. At least for us, puzzles are one of those things that we keep for like literally years and years, and I'll just like reuse the same ones over and over, but they were just like so cute, so I had to get them all. The first one I got is this cute little sea garden cottage. It's giving all of my cottage fairy dreams, you know? And then I think I mentioned to you guys that I really like the cartoon ones, so I found 2 cartoon ones that we don't have. We already have some from this like brand, if it's called that, the That's Life puzzles. So I picked up this one, which is a little, is it a farm scene? And then this one, which is like a train situation. I think they're just really fun. So that will keep me busy for quite a while. And then even more exciting, I picked up this package. It's a book. It's a ravioli package though, if you didn't know. I was about to say these are called ravioli packages. I don't know if they're actually called ravioli packages, but I know a bunch of people who call them that, so that's what I call them. Because it looks like a giant ravioli. But this is such an exciting purchase. That was so satisfying. Oh my gosh. So as you guys know, I read Happy Place last week when it came out and I was obsessed with it. I fell in love with it, but I read it on my Kindle because I told myself I wasn't going to buy the physical copy, but I loved it so much that I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to buy the physical copy. However, then I saw on Booktopia that they had this copy, which you might be like, Rachel, that's just normal. It's not. This is a signed edition. So that's Emily Henry's signature. How freaking cool. I don't really have many signed books. I have like maybe 2 or 3. So this is just extremely exciting to me. And obviously since it's a book that I love so much, it's just really special to have a signed edition of it. I did also order the US hardback because I'm gonna annotate that one, but I didn't want to annotate a signed copy, and this is like the UK version that we get in Australia, and I didn't want to buy another copy the exact same to annotate, so I decided to order the US one. So I'm gonna have 2 copies, but this one is like a special sentimental one, you know? I just can't believe I have something signed by Emily Henry. That's so freaking cool, and I'm just so happy that I have a physical copy. So special. Also, the signed copy was really reasonably priced. It was only a few dollars more than it would have cost me to get like the normal copy that wasn't signed. So definitely check it out if you want a signed copy, if they still have stock. It did say like while stocks last, obviously. I feel very special to have this in my hands. I'm just so excited. This has been such a lovely day. Puzzles, books, coffee with mum. What more could you want for a Friday? Good morning, my friends. I'm about to do my makeup. It is Sunday and I am kind of not feeling too good. Obviously because it's Sunday we have church today, but I am also volunteering in our kids' church for the first time today, and I am so incredibly nervous, and it's just so frustrating to me because this is just like how I get doing literally anything that I haven't done before, and I just wish I wasn't like this, but I am, and so I just have to deal with it. But just like tasks that should be fine are just like the most terrifying thing ever to me. And I'm not even scared about the actual hanging out with the kids. I'm just scared of doing something that I haven't done before. Like, I know that I need to get there at a certain time, but I don't know exactly which room I need to go to. And I don't know, like, how the process goes. And also, this is so dumb, but Liam usually drives to church, so I've never driven to church before and, like, found parking and stuff. And so, like, that's really stressing me out. Like, just, like, dumb little things that I know should be fine are just so hard. But I know I just need to do it for the first time and almost, like, not get it over and done with. Oh, I didn't put my headband on. Because I am really excited to be helping at the kids' church. I've been volunteering in kids' churches, like, my whole life, pretty much just since I was old enough to do that. Either kids' church or youth group, but I feel like my youth group days are over now. I don't think I was born to be a youth leader, but I do really love helping in kids' church. And as some of you may know, I used to work in a primary school, and I really miss having, like, the interaction with the kids that I used to have, because I loved the kids that I worked with at the school so much. So, like, I'm excited for that portion of it. It's just literally the doing something new part that is freaking me the heck out, and I have been dreading it for pretty much the past, like, 5 days. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be so fine. I feel like this week has just been kind of a busy week, but yesterday Liam and I just, like, chilled at home all day, and then we, like, went and grabbed dinner together, and it was just so nice to have a full day at home, basically just, like, doing nothing, reading books, working on my puzzle, just, like, hanging out. Liam and I also went for a walk just, like, around our neighborhood, which was so nice. And it was just, like, one of those days where I was like, wow. I love being a homebody so much. Like, I would happily stay at home all day every day and just, like, never be sad about it. Like, obviously I love seeing my friends and I love going out, but I'm just a homebody at heart. Like, I will never feel more content than, like, sitting at home with a cup of tea and a book on a Friday night. It's just who I was born to be, and I think that's okay. And if you're born to be an extroverted, fun-loving, night-out queen, I love that for you. And sometimes I wish I was more like that, but I'm just not. And that's okay too. I finished reading Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, which is a non-fiction book written by a therapist about her experience in therapy, and also she talks about some of her patients that she has and, like, the things they're going through and what that teaches her. Obviously she's, like, changed all the names, so it's all, like, anonymous, I guess. But it was just such a good read. It felt very much like a memoir, but still with, like, self-help elements to it. Like, it definitely didn't feel like a self-help book or like a self-improvement book where the chapters were like, here's how to start healthy habits, and here's 3 dot points on how you can achieve that, Like, it was very much just her talking about her life, reflecting on certain things that she's been through and how certain things have gone for her, and also, like, talking about mistakes she's made. I don't know, I thought it was really, really interesting. And I also just feel like her life was super interesting. She worked in Hollywood for a while, and then she went to medical school, and she wasn't actually planning on becoming a psychotherapist till, like, much further down the line, when she kind of was like, wait, I'm not happy in my job, so she went back, became a psychotherapist. She also really wanted to have kids, but didn't have a partner, and so she did, like, a sperm donation thing, and so that was really interesting. I don't know, I just found it all so interesting, and I pretty much, like, binged the whole thing yesterday. I keep forgetting to buy a new brow pencil, and that's so annoying because mine has, like, fully run out. This is what I actually really like. It's the L'Oreal Skinny Definer Brow Artist, but she's all gone. What was I saying? Oh, I've also been reading the War of Lost Hearts trilogy by Carissa Broadbent, so, like, Daughter of No Worlds, that little series. And I really, really liked the first book. I actually had to reread the first book because I read it back in January and really enjoyed it, but just, like, never continued the series. And so I wanted to continue the series, but I was like, I do not remember enough. I feel like sometimes when I read a book, I remember every detail, and other times I'm like, I don't even remember the characters' names. And I don't know, like, why that happens. It's not even like if I rush through a book or something. Like, some books I can binge and remember every detail still. I don't know. It's just something that happens sometimes. I'm sure other people get like that too. But I was basically like, okay, I need to reread the first book so that I can then go and continue the series. So I reread the first one, loved it. 4.25 stars, I think. And then I read the second book, which I finished, I think, yesterday morning. And I really enjoyed it, but there was just so much going on. We got a new POV, and it was just confusing. Like, I really tried very hard to pay attention to everything, but I feel like some things just went over my head. And after I finished it, I went to Goodreads to read a bunch of reviews to see if anyone else felt the same, just to validate my feelings a little bit more. And, like, I saw no reviews saying that they were confused, and I was like, okay, it's literally just me. I'm not smart enough for this book, apparently. Like, the first one, I feel like I got everything, and then the second one, it would, I don't know, there was just a lot going on, which is great because it was such like a layered plot. I love it when plots like foreshadow something and then they come back to it and there's like all these characters doing all these different things, but it was just like a lot. And so I finished it obviously, and then I actually went and read the recap on Carissa Broadbent's like website, because she has a little like recap there, and I read through that just to make sure that I got everything I was supposed to get, because I wanted to go into the third book, but I just didn't want to go in a state of confusion, you know? So I did that, and I feel like I got it, I guess. Like I feel like as I was reading that I was like, yep, like I know what's happening here. And I've just started the third book this morning, but I'm just kind of nervous that it's going to be really difficult for me to understand. And obviously it's a really long book, and I feel like it's one of those books I just can't chill. I can't just like sit down and chill. Like I am focusing 100% because otherwise I'm not gonna know what's going on. And obviously that's fun sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, I just want to chill. Like I'm just reading for fun, you know? And so having to like concentrate so hard, it feels like I'm studying for a test or something. Like I don't know if that's my vibe. So let me know if you've also felt the same reading that trilogy, or if I'm literally just not smart enough for it. Like is that a common thing, or is just me? I don't know. I also still have to read like the Serpent and Wings of the Night series that is so popular. I feel like I've heard so many people just like adore that series, and it sounds so fascinating to me because I've heard people say it kind of gives Hunger Games vibes, and like I'm so here for that. But for me, I was like, oh, I should just finish the trilogy that I had already started back in January. So like I guess I'll finish this one first and then we'll see if I move on to the other one. But if you've read both series, the Serpent and Wings one and then the Daughter of No Worlds one, like let me know what your favorite one was, because I'm very intrigued. I feel like Carissa Broadbent has been popping off recently. Like everyone is talking about her and reading her books, which is so cool. We love to see it. So I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on it. Anyways, that is my makeup done. I'm also wearing comfy, cozy set from Princess Polly. I love it so much. This crew neck is like the perfect like slouchy fit. I just love it so much. I'm wearing a size 8 by the way. But honestly now, I think I'm just going to have some breakfast because it's like 10 and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. And work on my puzzle. Oh, puzzle update. You guys saw at the beginning of the week I opened this one and I like worked on that for a few days, and then when we went puzzle shopping I picked up this one and I'm done with that one now. And now I'm working on this one, which is like the train one that I showed you, and it's really hard. I don't know why it's so much harder than the other ones, but it is taking me quite the while. So this is where I'm going to plant myself for the next couple of hours, I think. Actually, I think I'm also going to end off the vlog here because I want to try and get it edited before I head to church so that I can get it up on time for you guys. I know some of you have noticed, but I don't know how many of you care. I've started uploading in the mornings instead, so Mondays and Thursdays are the goal. It doesn't always happen that way, but like Mondays and Thursdays, those are the days that I try to upload, and at the moment I've been uploading on Mondays and Thursdays at 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure some of you didn't even notice, which is so fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna try out morning uploads for a little bit. I know for a lot of you, like I have a lot of US followers, so I think my Monday morning is your Sunday night, potentially. Anyway, I don't really know. I'm just trying out morning uploads for a little bit, and I'd love to know if you guys prefer it or if you don't. I feel like it probably doesn't really matter. And then occasionally, if I have any other ideas or any other inspiration, I'll also upload a third video, but that's probably only going to happen once or twice a month. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly vlog. I always love hanging out with you guys so much, and I hope you all have an incredible day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in a few days with my next video. Goodbye.